breath earlier. I'm sorry I jumped and attacked you and tried to talk to you. Are you okay now?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You know, I just jumped on in there. I was excited. You know, everybody's excited to have you here. How great were those performances, guys? And there's still a bunch more to come. They're going to be here for the full show. Okay, so let's talk about the album. I love it. Sam's Town. It's out in stores now. If you don't have it, go get it. Now, it's actually named after a casino outside of Las Vegas. And you could have named it after any casino, but for some reason you chose that specific casino. So why don't you tell everybody why you chose it? Brandon?
There's so many different reasons. We all have our own different reason for having Sam's Town be the title of the album. It has its own little charm and a special place in my heart that I really can't put into words. So
you can't do it?
No, we put it into music the best that we could there.
Absolutely.
Though, yeah.
And it's a great story, though, because the casino owner, Sam Boyd, he showed up in Las Vegas, didn't have a lot of money, started out as a card dealer, and ended up owning the casino and named it after himself. Went through a lot to get to where he was. So do you guys identify with that, with struggling and making it to where you are now? Yep. Ronnie? Yeah? Yep.
You know, we're four working class dudes from Las Vegas. In some ways, very similar to the way, you know, Sam did it, you know? So, yeah, there are some parallel lines.
Absolutely. Now, like you said, you burst on the scene with Hot Fuss, which sold over 5 million copies and still will sell because it's brilliant. And you really took over the music scene, and everybody took notice of you guys. Everybody knows who the Killers are. So what was that like? It was a whirlwind of experience. How did that affect you guys emotionally?
Well, it had a, you know, you're not ever ready to be thrown to the wolves like that. Woo! I think it forced us. We've talked about it before, but it just grows you right up. You grow up so quick when this happens, and we didn't. I don't know. What do you do? I don't know if we feel any different, but
No.
No.
Feel a little better.
You feel better? Of course. You should be happy, right? But you guys toured all over the world, and ever since that album came out, you really didn't stop. You just kept going. So what was like the first moment where you sat down and took a breath, a moment to gain perspective? What was that like for you?
We made Sam's Town in that moment of breath, I think.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
We made Sam's Town in that breath. That was, we haven't had that moment yet.
You haven't?
We're real proud of what we've done, but it's just, you know, we're a part of the whirlwind right now, so.
So how did that whole experience, or everything you've experienced in the past couple of years, affect Sam's Town creatively then, if you haven't taken that moment? Ronnie?
I think we've kind of all grown into ourselves a bit, become a lot stronger of a band, better songwriters, better players, and you know, I think that we're exploring ourselves musically a little bit, and still just kind of keeping true to the game of writing great classic songs, you know. So within all that, you know, it's kind of rolls up to Sam's Town, I guess.
And it shows, it does. The album, as I said, which I love. And you know what? It's interesting. It makes me happy when I listen to it. Like, I have it in my car, I turn it on, and the first track comes on, and it just makes me happy. And that's a really good thing, I think, that a CD gives somebody. A little bit of happiness.
That's right, and it makes me happy. Knowing it makes you happy.
It makes everybody happy. Everybody's happy, right? Now, like you said, talking about the sound, obviously your first album was brilliant, but you have topped it, but you did go in a different direction. You really have evolved as a band. And, you know, some people say that you might have reinvented yourself. How do you feel with that label? Do you feel comfortable with that? The word reinvention?
I don't know if we reinvented. I think we've changed a little bit. You're going to change. We had to, and this is what we came up with this time around. So.
Okay, good. Okay, we have an audience question.
We're still terrible at interviews.
You guys are good, but here's the thing. It's funny. You guys are so shy, but it's cute because off camera, Ronnie is the biggest joker in the world. Right, Ronnie? You are. You're hilarious. You're all charming. Do you get shy in front of the camera, kind of? Dave? Do the cameras kind of make you shy?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Sorry about that.
Kind of makes you feel kind of funny, kind of awkward? They're feeling bad for you right now. See, I'm just used to it because it's the same thing every day for me. Anyways.